We find ourselves in daily situations when we feel overwhelmed by demands and needs of friends and family, or expectations of bosses and co-workers, or feel disregarded or dismissed or taken advantage of. It is interesting how certain things show up in life. Lately, it seems like the theme of boundaries has consistently emerged, both in my personal and professional lives. I had experiences that made me revisit my own sense of boundaries and how I relate to them. My clients are bringing up situations of that nature. And also, my supervisees and I have been discussing boundaries as it pertains to their work with clients. I mean, I love how the universe works. We all know that we have or should have boundaries, and at the same time, because of different past experiences, we find ourselves not setting boundaries when we clearly know that we should. So, why is that? Well, because knowing something, our intellectual abilities can't always supersede our emotional and body memories and habits, or another word, our unconscious. Unbeknownst to ourselves, we find ourselves in daily situations when we feel overwhelmed by demands and needs of friends and family, or expectations of bosses and co-workers, or feel disregarded or dismissed or taken advantage of. And as a result, we end up feeling tense and frustrated. In sensorimotor psychotherapy trainings, we talked about boundaries serving three types of function: containment, protection, and screening. So, containment, a boundary gives us a sense of self. It's a felt sense of who I am, just like my skin gives form to my body. Protection, a boundary gives us a sense of safety. It protects us from harm. It is a sense I can defend myself. I can say no to things. Screening, a boundary screens for what should come in and what should stay out. We can let somebody in or some information in, or we can say no to them. We can say that we're engaged in this process pretty much all the time in our waking hours. A really great sensorimotor exercise is playing with creating a physical boundary around yourself, just like I'm doing it right now with this fun and colorful scarves. You can use a rope or pillows or books or shoes if you love shoes. Well, I hope you get the point. And then notice how you feel in your body, like your physical sensations. Do you feel less tense in certain parts of your body? Or maybe you feel totally relaxed. Do you feel calmer? You feel like you can breathe deeper, freer? Or maybe I feel safe come to your mind. Just notice what comes up. Observe how you feel emotionally and what thoughts come up. Maybe you feel relieved and that you can let go. Maybe a thought comes, I feel more like myself. Or, gosh, it is so great to have a boundary, a barrier. Or maybe, oh my God, I have a boundary. How will my relatives respond to that? Am I going to be all alone now? So it is possible that on one hand, you feel calmer, and on the other, you also feel worried. You can also try to move the boundary closer or further away, and notice how those things shift your inner experience. In a perfect world, we feel contained and safe within our boundary, having the confidence to be able to welcome information, experiences, people that we want to welcome, and not let those in that we don't want to. Experiment, play, get to know yourself.